All right, today I'm taking you inside a home in one of the best areas in South Meridian, featuring a builder who quite honestly should be at the forefront whenever you're thinking about doing new construction home. You'll see when we get inside the amazing layout, the floor plan, the finishes, the touches that they do, all the thought that they put inside the home. And quite honestly, this is not just about the home, it is about the location. You see, this home is surrounded by some of the best neighborhoods in South Meridian, and what better way to protect your long-term investment when you buy a home. To the north, you have communities like Lavender Heights and Sky Mesa, which is probably the most popular neighborhood down here. To the east, you have the Keep, which features large luxury high-end homes, and to the west you have Discovery Park, where I'm at, and I may be a little biased, but this is probably the best park in all of the Treasure Valley. Hundreds of people come here every day just because of what they have here. Dog park, toddler approved playground, nice sand pit, baseball courts. They have mountain biking hills and a track that you can ride on, and a skate park. And on the plus side, there's also a fire department that's just across the street from the home, just in case you have any emergencies. So with that being said, enough talking, let's get inside this home and check it out. This is the exterior, kind of hard to see because the sun's in the backdrop, but what I like about this house already off the bat is just, I mean, look at all the little, we call this A-frame archways up here. Gives the outside elevation just a lot of character, even if you compare it to the rest of the neighborhood, just your homes across the street and whatnot. They all stand out. I'm gonna go inside because they are finishing up some work over there and it is really loud. Before I go in though, this is important. Let me ring this doorbell, as you'll see when we get inside. That's right, that was really cool. It's not just a normal doorbell that just rings. Let's go over here real quick. That right there is your doorbell alarm box that makes a sound, and you can actually scan that right there and change the sound of your doorbell to essentially be whatever you want rather than just a regular ring. You have that school time ring in this one, and I think that's really cool. I'm just kind of nerding out about that little feature that this builder includes. Well, let's get in. I'll stop nerding out about that. When you walk in, you get some nice little can lights up here. Can lights, bell lights? I don't remember the name, but nice lights up here. And you got your good old barn door, sliding door right here that goes into the office. Good space, big window up front. And another thing I love about this builder is they do a lot of built-ins, as you'll see when we get through the house. A lot of built-in type stuff that give the home some character as opposed to just a flat wall. But good space, good office space. You'll see outside why I came inside so quickly. They're finishing up some of the houses next door and down the street. So still a little loud right now, but in due time, it's gonna look amazing. We'll come down this way, down the hallway. Down this way is gonna be your living room and kitchen, but off to the left here, this is gonna be your half bath and your closet space. Good sized closet space, and just a door. Stands really high. 8-foot doors, I'm guessing right here. Really tall than your standard normal door. And this one leads to the under the staircase storage room. And it has its own light in here. This wraps around just a little bit. They're using it for some storage right now. And for those of you who aren't familiar, here in Idaho, a lot of the houses you'll see will have crawl spaces, not a concrete slab. So if you can actually lift this up and get a little glimpse of what it's like down there. I already looked down there earlier, and what's kind of cool is right against this wall they have an outlet. So in the event you need to go down there, do some work, if you have pipes that leak in the future or something like that, you have an outlet down there where your plumber can plug right in and pump that water out, versus running a line through your entire house trying to get that water out. I won't go this way yet. I want to go upstairs first to show you one of my favorite features of the home. But I mean, just look at all of this, tons of natural light that comes through. It's about noontime right now, so a lot of this is coming through. Sunset's pretty low here, so this is going to be a common occurrence. This isn't just me showing up on a lucky day. You're going to get a lot of this. Before we get over here, let's go upstairs and show you that nice iron rails right here. And up here. I don't know what you call this, the midsection staircase. Huge window. You know, again, not just a boring wall that makes this area seem really dark and creepy, but a lot of light that comes through. Really wide hallway, I'm gonna guess 5-6 feet. Usually you have a skinny hallway that goes all the way down, but lots of room. You could put a little table over here if you wanted, just for some decoration and pictures. Off to the right, you got some storage space over here. And my favorite part of the home is right behind me. Like this, 2 double doors, push them open, and boom. You have a bonus area up here, huge, lots of natural lighting income from that south sun, and just a great space to, like what they have here, set up the couch, put a TV on this wall, put a pool table, ping pong table, really good place to hang out. If you have kids, this can be your mess room, right? You have a closet space, and again, some built-in shelving, but I mean, just look at the size of this closet. Tons of storage. Again, if you have kids, you can use this space, store all their toys in there. You can use it as a guest bed if you want, a guest room. You can, but if you come down this way, what I think is really cool is this room here off to the right. Good sized bedroom, has its own full bath over here. So this actually makes perfect sense as a guest room. Get their own privacy, own private space. Use the bathroom over here and with the full closet. And then we'll continue down this way. This is your shared bathroom for these 2 rooms that are gonna be here off to the right and off to the left. Nice countertops, good finishes, nice lights, and the bathroom portion, just the insert, because you know, kids. But this is cool, they actually have a pocket door instead of a door, because if you had a regular door here, it'd just be clunky and in the way, too many doors. So cool feature, nice little pocket door there. Into the bedrooms, this is the bigger of the 2. You get, once again, built-in shelves right when you walk in, good sized room, and a closet right over there. And a good view of your backyard that we will get to shortly. And then right across the way is the 3rd bedroom now. Not as big as that last one, but good space, gets the job done. And you get out over there, you can see Discovery Park. Like I mentioned in the intro, Discovery Park's a great park. I take my son there all the time. So much stuff to do there. Sand pit, the dirt bike hills, the skate parks, the dog parks over there. And that Ninja Warrior set is really cool to go and check out. If you're coming down here to Boise, Idaho, just shoot me a message and I will send you a list of all the good parks to go to, because a lot of times you will come here with your kids and amongst, you know, touring homes, seeing the area, going to all these places, your kids kind of get bored, get tired. Take them to a couple parks here, let them have fun, let them enjoy it. You'll enjoy it too. So if you're coming to Boise, Idaho, just go ahead and text me and I'll tell you all the fun places to go outside of just checking out homes and seeing the area. Just let your kids unwind while you're out here. I like to say, think of it like a little vacation. But anyways, let's continue through the home because I got to show you some cool things on the first floor, especially in this living room right over here. I mean, look at that, nice chandelier. You got this recess ceiling up here that adds not just like a couple inches, but that almost looks like 2 feet, 1.5 feet maybe. Really opens up that space. Brick fireplace, and let's see if this builder stood the test of time. Well, oftentimes people will do this, but they don't think ahead and think that, hey, probably gonna put a TV up here, and they forget to put the outlets behind this, and they put a picture frame up here to hide the fact that they don't do that. So I'll take a little peek, and there it is right there. You have the outlet and the, what do you call that? The cord organizer. We can shove the cord through there, and it goes to a different outlet on the side, which I am gonna guess is behind this mirror. Quick little peek. And yes, it is back there. So you have a outlet up here, an outlet down over here, and you got the insert that connects these two, so clean cord management. But again, looks really nice. I'm glad the builder actually remembered and thought about that, because oftentimes it's left out. Again, a lot of natural lights out to your, that comes from the backyard area. You got a nice covered patio. I'm not gonna go out there. Just as you see, they're doing construction and it's really loud, so I'm not gonna deal with that. But it's a good sized yard. A lot of space if you have dogs or kids, if you want to put a playground set back there or anything. Let's jump over here to the kitchen. And I mean, look at that, it looks really nice. It's a huge island. You have plugins on the side. They used to not be to code, then they were code, then not. They keep going back and forth, but we got plugins over here, which is nice. And over here is your pantry, plenty of storage. You got the barn door to the pantry. And you know me, I love the outlets up top here to put all your coffee makers, if you have more than one, coffee maker, I don't know, toaster, all that good stuff up here, out of sight, out of mind. But you still have plenty of storage out here on the exterior and down over here. I mean, just usually this space under the stovetop is always given up, and you may just have the lower one. But I mean, even the top one, that's not a fake shelf, that's real. Plenty of storage over here. You have porcelain sink instead of the tin one. And of course, the hidden trash can drawer that everyone should have, because it's nice versus having it sitting out here, out in the island, especially if you're eating and you have a site of trash can right now. I mean, just look at that. Look at that shot right there. Just sun coming through, having breakfast, having lunch. Very calm place to be, right? Let's go, we'll save the master for last. We'll come down this way. Nice mudroom, shiplap backing. I don't know why they call that shiplap. If you know why they call this shiplap, please let me know, because I hate that word, shiplap. I feel like I have to stop and think every time I say it. Cubbies down here and a bench. Right behind the kitchen is the laundry room. Washer, dryer, storage, sink. Good place to put your linens and all that. Let's go into the garage, because I want to show you something pretty cool. Again, I talk about this builder and all the details they do and just how they think. And here's your garage, 2-car and the single car. But I mean, just look at this. You have the baseline trim down here. A lot of builders just put the drywall all the way down to the concrete and call it a day. But they included the base trim in the garage. Why? Just because it looks nice, right? I mean, it's just little things like that that this builder does that really make their house stand out. You have plenty of outlets around the garage on the other side as well. And then over here, that's your central vac plug-in over there. And they put this inside the doors, inside the wall, so you don't have this unsightly eyesore of equipment that usually just stands out in the garage somewhere. But they have a tankless water heating here, so you don't have that big old tank that you have to drain. There's your furnace. And what I do like is they include a little light in here, so if you ever have problems, your contractor can get in here, turn on the light, do some work. And you got water softener inserts right over there if you wanted to include that. Again, it's just little details like this that why I love this builder. They kind of actually have some thought behind their build process and functionality. And we will continue down over here to the master bedroom right over here. Again, look at the sun that comes through. Again, I didn't just get here on some good day. I mean, the sun sits to the south. You're gonna get a lot of light that comes through those windows, and imagine waking up to that. Good space, good size. Up here you have, again, that recessed ceiling, nice pocket lights. It's not a king size bed, this looks like a full, but even that, I mean, there's plenty of room to put the king size bed in here. And you got this wall space right over here to put your TV and all that over here. Down to this side, here is toilet area with, once again, built-ins versus having some linen closet out here taking some space. They were able to use the walls. You got your tub, Huge window up top, brings in a lot of light to the bathroom. And I really like that. They like from this living room space to, the master bedroom space to the living room space, like just natural light, a lot of light coming into this house, really brighten it up. Here is your sinks, nice big mirror, walk-in closet space, good size, turns the corner, plenty of room in here. You're not gonna be fighting for space. And over here is the walk-in shower. And look at that. They have the built-in shelf that goes all the way from wall to wall. Oftentimes builder like to cut it just between the studs. And you get this small shelf that you can barely fit, a shampoo bottle. But I mean, that's a good 1.5 feet or so. So you can fit most of your products in there, plenty of space for that. And the tile actually goes from floor all the way up to the ceiling. So that's a really nice feature that they included. All right, that is it for this home. As you saw, there were tons of amazing finishes and functionality to this home. Everything was really thought out, not just thrown out willy-nilly. There was thought and logic behind everything they did in this house, from things like the doorbell to the pocket door in the bathroom upstairs, the big old bonus space upstairs, tons of natural light that come in through the kitchen, living room, and the master bedroom. This home is the Leta by Alturas Homes. It's 4-bed, 3.5 bath, just over 2,900 square feet. And for HOA, you're looking at $500 semi-annually, so $1,000 for the year to cover just the community area. This is one of the prime locations down in South Meridian. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, long-term equity, you're pretty secure here just based off the neighborhoods that are around here. There's a lot of high-value homes around you. So if you're investing in this home for your future family, down the line, you're probably gonna have some equity that's nice and safe in the home. So this home's listed at $849,900. But like, I know sometimes it sounds a little high, but in this market that we're facing right now, new construction's where it's at. If you're looking to score some deals or some incentives, rate buy downs, new construction is where you're gonna be able to find those type of opportunities just based off the market that we're in. So if you have any questions about that, if you like this home, if you wanna see other homes, see other builders that you're interested in, go ahead and give me a call, shoot me an email, and let's get talking and we'll find you the right home. Take care.